No, no, but that's the setup that you're talking about.
Yeah. It's just a point of interest area. This is a point of interest area. Just waiting to, like a snake, you can say.
And it took
Tap into
out
that area.
the previous.
It's this one here, the
Yeah, it took
doji.
out the previous high.
Yeah.
Point of interest, doji, took it out.
Yeah.
Hayden, from your experience, you know the support and resistance on the 4-hour candle during London. Would you say that is quite respected in the London session?
On the four.
Lately, and I think that 4-hour support and resistance on the candle bodies is quite respected during London.
You're talking about the 4-hour, this 4-hour candle, the 2 to 6.
No, this kind of resistance here on the candle body. This, or it could be anywhere here or here. But during the London session, I always see it bounce back from there at least once.
Oh, okay. My eyes don't normally look at it. I'm not too sure. What I used to look at all the time on the 4-hour, on that 2 to 6 a.m. UK time. This time, that 4-hour candle that I get, whatever it's going to be, bullish or bearish, then I'm kind of watching to see what the hour candle does on the highs and lows. Because a lot of time, if you do get a candle body that closes above that 4-hour wick, then it will often, that's when it's doing the breakout or to the downside. Whether it's a bearish candle, and I'm looking at the candle body, I haven't actually, like say this was, previous candle was bullish, and then this candle was bearish, and you're saying now, does it respect that as resistance?
That's it, yeah.
I need to think on that a little bit more.
Okay.
Looks like German's done the full retracement now. Back where we started for the day. So I'm still just gathering intel for a trade. This is the easy shot for me. This is the one I'm waiting for German. If we can see a resistance formed, breaking these lows, I think that would also be another easier one. So what I'm thinking is if I get a resistance formed. Hey James, how are you, man? Why aren't you in the Zoom? Yeah, if I can get a resistance formed and breaking this low, then I think we could do a partial retest. At least, if this is forming a resistance, can measure this range, that's 50 pips. We should be able to at least get 20-25 at least of that if we see a resistance form. To retest this low, and then gonna attack that low. Yeah, Jim, why aren't you in the Zoom? Why are you watching on YouTube? It's fine either way. Might be easier if you're out and about. All right, so gold. Gold now, I'm not really seeing anything. Why am I not really seeing anything here? The Asian 50% was worth a shot. Oh, okay. He just got this link. The link just came through. Oh, I see. Ah, cheers, I know. Yeah, keep it going, guys. Because it's the new link now. So gold really is in this range now. And now we're really consolidating inside of this initial first touch reactions are fine, but now we're in this 50 pip range. So I'm not too keen on taking a trade on gold just yet because it's really early in my session. As in, like, if I'm looking for a reversal trade, I'd rather wait for like another hour to see when the high is being put in, and then I'm going to get a target for the 50%. While it's in this range, it can be really choppy.
And then on the 1 minute chart,
Yeah.
I actually took an entry when there is a FE candle broke the high of previous doji.
Do you want to draw on my screen?
Yeah. Just searching how to draw in your chart.
Okay. I think if you have your screen, your mouse over my, oh, you found it. Yeah, good.
Yeah. So that's where I took my entry and went until the low was created here. Came out almost 23 pips. So do you think this is the right approach?
You took a sell here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's the exact same as Akshay took. So this was your zone of interest.
Yeah.
Or point of interest. So I like to say a zone of interest because then the candles are the points of interest. But this is your zone. Then you got little rejection candle, little doji, clean candles to the left, and then when price was taking the high of that doji,
Yeah.
where was your stop? Stop was above here.
Yeah. Stop loss was up.
Yeah. So
Right
then,
here.
you're only risking 10 pips.
Yeah.
And then you've got even down to this support. That's still like that's about 1.5 to 1.
Yeah.
But if it can keep on going lower, and get into these clean candles, then your risk reward is like 3 to 1. Absolutely fine. That was what. As long as you're being patient, and then you're waiting for price to get here, and then saw that it rejected here, doji breaking the high, more room for downside. Planning that trade ahead of time, or planning to try visualize what you want to see. That's the best thing you could do. Then once you got out here, yeah, it's like the snake in the grass, waiting for that area to be hit, waiting for the price action that you like to be developed, and then executing on it. And that's incredible.
All right. So, but what would be the ideal take profit if we have to close some 50% and then wait for the runner to go? Do you think this area where there is a fair value gap, can the price go until this area?
Because you're in a range, you can just play the range. Yeah. So likely think what area needs to be taken out first before we can go back to the upside. And you'd think either if you get price action developing over here and starting to see that pattern, or if you see something that's really obvious along here, but nothing along here is that obvious. You can say that this area across, where's my thing? You could say that this area across can be a little bit sensitive because it's an area that has been held up price a little bit on that way up, was resistance, support,
Okay.
resistance, support. So it could be a little bit
Tricky.
well, it just might not be clean through this area. It also comes down to like how confident are you in your analysis that we could just be pushing down. If you're not so confident in your trade and you know that you're sort of playing the range, then I think just taking some of that mental stress about being in profit, that close some here, because then you know like this was a good trade. There's positive risk reward, which is all you want. A quick shot.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely fine to then leave a runner to come down. What I would say is if you weren't too confident about the trade or the analysis at the start, to build confidence, when you see a problem area, close the majority, not just half, because it kind of sucks when you close half and then it comes back up and then you think, well, I probably should have closed majority, and then started thinking about how could I have made more from this trade, as in can I have confidence for it to hold longer, or start thinking the next level that if I close majority of my trade, ideally don't have to execute on it, but ideally how would I scale into this trade? Because if you're with the right side of the momentum, you could be like thinking that, well, if I see another setup to keep on, like if I'm thinking this is my target down here, what do I want to see here to confirm that price is going to keep on going down?
Yeah, it's just a probability game. Yeah, just a probability game. You just looking at you will see this thing once you look at this kind of patterns again and again. So you will be confident to hold that trade for longer period.
Okay. So until the structure is forming like low and low highs, I can be confident that I'm on the right side of the direction, at least for the shorter time frame.
Not just that, you just also have to look at the higher time frame. What's the higher time frame is telling you? This is just a pullback for the higher time frame to again start pushing to the upside, or this is a rejection from the higher time frame area to push to the downside. So you always have to look at all those criteria. Like here, why everyone is looking for, those who trade a FU candle and the attempted FU, those people. Why? Because you can find this anywhere on the chart, but this is not important anywhere. This is important only on the point of interest area or the zone, you can say. So
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and you have to each and every candle can tell you the story. Like this doji has formed, you can attempted FU. The next doji candle formed and the next candle broke the previous doji high. So it also retested that attempted FU candle. After price pushing to the downside, it also filled the FUG, fair value gap. When price is pushing to the upside, you can see there was a lot of doji candle remaining here as well as here. And there was a fair value gap remaining here also. So price just tapped into that fair value gap into that. So you can say I could have entered second position here. When price was pushing to the downside, I close something on this area. And when price is pulling back, I can add another position here. If you are confident, because this is another good setup, like a price just tap into that area, you can keep your stop loss here. Then price started pushing to the downside. So you can again close your sum of your position at this area. The previous low was created and let it run afterward. You can move your stop loss to break even after that.
So what was your risk on this trade as well?
10 pips.
No, sorry.
No.
Like, did you do percentage or did you do fixed lots?
No, I took 1% risk, which was equal to 20 pips. That's how my smart charts is set to.
Yeah, okay.
1% and 20 pips.
Yeah, so if you did, thanks Daniel, see you later. So if this is a 1% trade and you wanted to add a position, the add position, you would make it 0.5%.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
You never risk the same amount, because the lower entry is the more risky entry.
Got it.
As in, like, it could easily still come up like that. So you're thinking that the lower high is going to be formed and you've got imbalance along here, so it could retest this area, But when you're adding, you don't want to add equal risk to your initial one. You just, because if you close some here, what you've done is you've say you had 1%, and say for example you close 50%. You've got positive risk reward here, so you've at least made more than 0.5%. So really what you're doing is you're adding some of your profits back on, but not enough to generally put you into a negative position for the day. That make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Because if you've got if you've got 3 to 1 risk reward by the time you get down here, and it's always good to make sure you've got good risk reward. Now, if you've closed 50% at 3 to 1, that means you've made 1.5%. So now if you want to add on to this, add another 0.5% on the retest if you're confident in your analysis and you're confident that that potentially is the target. Because then if this trade doesn't work out and this trade, it does what you're wrong on your analysis and it is actually going up here, you're actually still making, you might lose your remaining 0.5% that's in this first trade, and then the second trade that you put on was minus 0.5%, so you've actually lost 1% on the second entry. So these combined entries. So overall, this is still a positive trade that you took.
Yeah.
Very, very important when you're trying to scale
really
in.
helpful.
That's one thing I stuffed up big time when I was scaling in. I was just doing equal risk.
I'm still trying. I haven't tried scaling in a live account. I'm still trying in demo account.
Yeah. But like when you're looking at that, even like you might not execute on the idea, but even just thinking about that, about how you can scale in, it means you're putting more confidence in your analysis, so that rather than closing out, so you've only got like 10% of your trade still running by the time it gets down here, it means you're still maintaining like a decent you're trying to maximize your trade idea, and when you're right you win big, when you're wrong you lose your just initial little trade.
Yeah. Great. Thanks, Eden. Thanks, actually.
You're welcome, Jonathan.
Eden, brother.
Hey, Jazz.
Can you please show the 5 minutes chart, please?
Sure, mate. Oh. Yeah.
This is our area of interest.
Yep.
Because of this order block, right?
I just change the color.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. This is my order block area, right? From here to here, right?
Yeah.
And downside there's a liquidity also.
This is a sweep from this area. Yep.
Okay. So here we have to see some type of reaction.
Yeah, I'd say if price comes down, hopefully it can get down to here and not just forming, maybe this is forming the higher low. So if price came down and then it gave us, let me change the color, sorry, I'll do blue. Say we get something like a little bullish candle and then a couple dojis. Around this area. If something's breaking down and then breaking back above here, that'd be okay buy to go back up. Because this would be attempted liquidity candle, doji, or just maybe it's not going to be 3 candles, but you want to see some sort of support form, dojis, something taking out these guys, potentially taking out the low of that as well, but then pushing up and then closing strong. Likely that's going to be on the higher time frame, a liquidity candle.
Thank you, brother.
I think Dar's asking Akshay, what are you thinking?
Oh, we can still push to the downside.
Yeah, I think we still should wait for this area. But I think I'm going to execute on that. If I see price get down to this area, see that, I'll execute on the buy here.
No,
Then I
you
will
So that
guys,
setup you just showed,
you
Go
guys
ahead, go ahead.
are not in cells.
I'm not in cells.
Why?
'Cause I missed
Yeah,
it.
why?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
they missed
Uh,
the good opportunity at the top here.
Okay,
Just had that
go on
wrong.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Go on 1 minute.
Oops.
So
Sorry.
you missed the opportunity over here, right?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay. So what do you see over here?
Breaker structure.
So why not cells over here and stop loss here?
Yeah, I missed that one as well.
What do you see here?
Breaker structure.
So
Sorry,
why
no,
not
sorry. Continuing.
Yeah.
Continuation.
cells over here? You
Yeah.
have a clean range over here. So how many pips you just missed right now? Just because you didn't get any prime entry, you didn't took any cells from here, from here, from here, from here, from here, from here, from here. Why?
Yeah, good question. My bias is bullish
Okay.
because I wasn't looking for cells, but
Okay,
I
so your
understand if I
bias
was in
is bullish.
cells.
Did you took buys over here or over here?
No, I didn't.
No, that's a Sonai, the
Sonai
snake in
was
the
in there.
grass.
Okay, so if you see, whenever we see a bullish momentum, I missed this buy, honestly. I missed this buy. I saw this 1 minute candle taking this bearish candle low, and then this bearish candle respecting this 1 minute low. This was a good entry, breaking this high. This was a good entry. But we have liquidity to the downside, which was not taken yet from Asian 3 minute doji left, 5 minute, 1 minute, a lot of liquidity to the downside.
Mm-hmm.
I missed this, but today my bias was sells for London. I missed this entry. This was a 40 pip range.
Yeah.
Missed this sell. I got a stop loss hit over here, but I took this sell. I took 50%, 50 pips over here. I took this sell. I took this range, all of it. I closed my position over here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are looking for buys, you will get a prime entry over here, and you will target 80, 82 or 90, right?
Yeah, I was looking for it to come a little bit lower.
Okay, 40 pips here, 50 pips here, 40 pips here, 130 pips move. You just missed.
Yeah.
Just waiting for one prime entry for good buys. It makes sense. I agree. But the thing is, when price is in a range like this, and this is not a small range, this is 80 pips range.
Mm.
Price is coming to a resistance, you can short. Price is coming to a support, you can long. Resistance, short, support, long. You can play the range. 80 pips range is giving me 130 pips, so why not?
Yeah, I agree. That's what it's always. I always say it, and that's the thing I need to like really work on, is that I can be too perfectionist, and I miss so much.
Just
Gold,
Ascending order.
remember these candles. These three candles. The moment you will remember these candles, you will always look for a good entry. What is this? This is your point of interest area, right?
Yeah.
This is an attempted FU.
Yeah.
This is a doji. This candle took this doji and retested sort of 50% of this attempted FU and made an FU.
Yeah.
SCS.
So this is what you have to look for. Breaking this low, stop loss over here makes sense. Clean range. What do we have over here? Clean range, nothing else. If price is moving so fast to the upside, price will come down. Retest this zone for sure. until we just broke the we just had a change of character right now. According to this area, we broke this area. Now we changed the character, move to the upside. Now we have to look for buy entries over here, not here but in this area. This is a huge gap.
Yeah.
Now what you are waiting for, price to come a little bit more lower, and then you will look for price, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for price action from 72.
Okay, go on 5 minutes.
Hold a sec, I was going to see. We've got, so this is the first 30 minutes. I'm just going to, in 6 minutes, if this candle's closing bearish, like this, I think we're going to have an opportunity on DAX. So we've still got 6 minutes while Dar's explaining. Oh, you're talking about this? Yeah. So the exact same that was happening up here. Pullback entries keep on going down because we've got a target down here. Now, if we're getting price breaking structure, we might have missed prime entry here, but we can still take advantage of this 1 minute structure on the lower time frame. So 5 minutes.
So what do you have on 5 right now?
On this one, German?
No, on gold.
Liquidity here. Back to structure. This little order block. Price pushed down, pushed up back in. Slow little rejection.
If you go on, and the main thing I am looking at is this thing.
Okay.
This liquidity.
Yeah.
This liquidity.
Yeah.
This whole move will be corrected maybe with the speech or
New
maybe
York.
with the,
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's a New York session sweep.
Yeah.
What I like is this potential range where these grey boxes are, and if this was the fake out, this can induce people to get in a little bit early. I could adjust this to here, and I'd like to see manipulation, false breaks to the downside from here, and then targeting back up. I don't want to get involved in the middle of this range. Unless I was in from the top, I don't want to be in the middle.
Now it is range on 15 minutes. 30 minutes, yeah.
15 minutes. What do we have on 15? I think if you really want to look for buys, let price to come to this range.
Yeah, that's what I'm targeting. 72. There's this grey box. This is the bottom of that imbalance on the 1 minute.
FA candle as well as FA candle.
Yeah, we can mark that up.
But if you go on 5 minutes, to the left, more from the yesterday move to the upside in this area. Okay, so this is also a bit concerning to be taken, and this is also a FVG.
That'd be a nice target.
Stop.
Yeah, so this is an area I'm looking for to be taken, because this was not taken yesterday, maybe because of momentum or something. This is supposed to be taken with this FVG to be filled.
Yeah.
You just have to see which zones are left. If price is moving to the downside, we have to see which upper zones are left. If this is broken, What do we have to the upside? Have you seen that?
To the upside, clean traffic.
No,
Say that again.
no. Well, we do not have any clean traffic to the upside. If you go on 15,
Above
we have
here.
another order. Yeah. This is again
This
a messy
area.
area. Yeah, and this is again a messy area.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was looking up here to the 1900s.
After this,
Yeah, that's clean.
yeah,
After
then
this
this-
structure is clean traffic.
Then we have 1900.
Yeah.
And the same thing if you see on 30. See, this is an order block also. Okay, so this is an order block which was, you can say, sort of mitigated yesterday. But these are the wicks which we have to see on 1 minute. What do we have within these wicks?
Manipulation area.
And then moving to the upside. Maybe we will see the clean range after CPI. We have this all this 200 to 50 pips range for now. Maybe with the speech today and unemployment claims, maybe today or tomorrow, we will break this range. But the clean movements will be maybe after CPI.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see this jobs report get undone to push back up. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's see on German. So now we had the candle closed. 15 minutes is closed now, so we've got clean range. Okay, so I want to see pullback and down.
The pullback is done.
Yeah, on that last.
H4 Wickfield.
Yeah, I like the ideas of this. So if it, yeah.
What are your spreads on German 40?
0.9 of a pip.
Leverage on it too. German 40 and 30 are the same or different?
It's the same. Some brokers haven't updated it, but it used to be German 30, and then start of in sometime in 2021, they just extended it to top 40 companies. There's no such thing as German 30 anymore, but some brokers haven't changed the ticker. But it's really the timing of the volume is much more consistent for London Open than gold is.
After gold, if there is something I want to be consistent with is US 30 cash or oil.
Yeah, I'm in an oil trade right now.
Oh, from where?
70. Let me just check. 73.41.
Oil is very, you can say, volatile.
Yeah, I only started looking at it a little bit more. It's just because like they will talk about, they can just have their OPEC meeting and restrict the flow, and that can restrict demand, and then you can have, it's really political.
Yeah,
they can release
have a lot of news. We have a lot of news on oil every day.
Yeah, and they can release from the reserves as well, and flood the market a little bit more, and then news with China reopening, all that kind of stuff. I'm expecting bullishness. I don't think it can drop. Like, let's say, for example, are we going to see $60 oil again? I highly doubt it. So I'd be more bullish on oil. It's just the price action can suck. It can be really messy. But when
Friend
you
of
Is
mine.
that similar to German 40 and US 30 and gold and SP 500?
what's that?
Do they all sort of and the NAS, do they all sort of go the same way?
No, oil's very
Is there
different.
confluence?
There's no confluence in
Oil's
oil.
different.
So
US
sometimes it is.
30.
Sometimes oil
Okay,
will
so
have
US
confluence, but that was during stimulus because they were propping up the economy. So they're buying
Oh, yeah.
as part of the stimulus package and asset purchasing program. They're buying everything basically. So everything was, you had confluence for like a good 18 months, and then now
that makes sense.
there's no confluence. Oh, Jim, you're in here. I see you now.
So it's just
Look
gold.
at it. You look at it now. If I go to WT, I want to keep my eye really closely on German. Let's look at the 4 hour for gold for oil. Steadily retracing from the highs at 124, but then now as we're getting down like to these 70s area, you're having it's really sideways. Because we're fighting the war with the Russian oil price cap. You're still going to see the similar price action on the lower time frames, but there's a lot of going to be, it's much more fundamentally driven.
Yeah. You should be updated with the fundamentals if you want to trade oil.
Yeah. So and that was why I had one of my worst losses ever when I started trading. When I was maybe 1 year into it, and I'd been scarred ever since going to oil. I just couldn't make every time I thought like, oh, oil should go up, it just completely did the opposite. And now that I'm getting a much better handle on fundamentals, when I'm looking at the price action on oil, I'm like, oh, that's pretty easy trade.
Yeah, few traders say that if you are having taking losses,
this is where I got in.
If you think it is a buy, go for sell.
yeah. For your entry or your stop losses.
Yeah, but I like oil with the volatility. It's good.
Yeah, and it's not as crazy as gold as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing with oil, like the oil mafia. Yeah. I'm still holding that. Yeah, I'm still holding my oil. I'm on target 77.
You are in buys, and a friend of mine who just trade oil is in sells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's in sells according to daily chart.
Yeah, it depends on time frame you're on, because it's a downtrend.
83 or 85.
Yeah.
He's in sells from there.
So where I'm targeting is the top of this. So inside of this candle, this wick, that's where I'm targeting.
So you took buys from this area?
No, down here.
Oh,
inside this candle. Yeah.
Nice.
So when it did, after this move down, came back up. So in here. So on the lower time frame, had this, because this is the same as what gold did the last week. Oh, sorry. This liquidity grab, price pushed up, and when it came back down, 73.4, which was around here somewhere.
GJ is still dropping.
आपने तो बंद कर दिया था.
आंसू का है रनर.
अच्छा.
आंसू का रनर है.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what are you going to say? This has got a bit of weighting involved.
So you're looking for buys or sells?
Looking for sells.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at German 40 at 1 minute. We may be coming a little bit higher and then start dropping.
No idea about that, but you missed another self of gold.
Yeah. I got my alert now. I'm going to keep an eye on German. Pound yen.
Pound yen just made a trend line liquidity on this, you see.
Pound yen was a very easy sell.
Yeah. Null took 100 pips on pound yen today.
Yeah.
Very good, man. Very good.
Thank you.
But no signal.
No signal.
Yeah.
I gave you a signal that again no signal. Everyone took trade and I didn't give any signal. And I got 100 pips, Baba.
Are you going live on YouTube also, Hayden?
Yeah, I am. I know. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Okay, if this I'm gonna let this little
What is
retest
your-
come. What's that?
Sort of. What is your YouTube channel name? Handle?
Haydos FX. Oh,
So we have 35 people in the Zoom. How many of you have liked the stream?
Yeah, I
It's
like the stream.
Sonai. Yeah, Sonai already posted it ages
yeah.
ago.
Let's see. How many have I got?
How many of you liked the stream? I think nobody.
No,
Yeah,
they did. I got 10
I like
likes.
the stream.
I've got 12 now.
I did.
I've liked my own stream.
Like,
13. So we should have minimum
so how many
35.
do you need? Minimum 30. Okay. We have 35 people over here.
But I did the stream froze, so I had to restart it.
Mhm.
This is the second
What?
batch.
I've left my phone in the other room.
All good.
And guys, do like the stream.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
does. I've noticed on the views when I look at afterwards, there's Fridays are really good as well. Sometimes there's just no traffic, but this is like it's also a good way for me to be thinking about my trades and having a place I can record them and go through my thinking process.
Yeah, but we have very few people who are trading every pair and doing analysis of every pair and then trading like this in the London session.
Say that again. Very few people doing. Oh, people doing analysis all
trading
pairs.
every side, every pair. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I found yesterday, Akshay Bhai and Nal Bhai told me, Wali Baba.
Oh, Wali Baba. Yeah.
Every single pair.
Yeah. He trades US CAD a lot as well, doesn't he?
He trades everything.
ये उसको 100 रुपया दोगे वो भी ट्रेड कर देगा. So he's trading everything.
Raja was always pointed at him out. He was seeing what trades he was in.
Push. Now dump it.
Yeah. This is going to be a risky entry, but I might take a little sell on here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna enter. So 349. That's my entry. Looking too strong. That's not good. Don't, if you're not in it, don't take it. That's not the reaction I wanted at this area.
अरे नहीं, drop buy. ये बिक्स वाले लिक्विडिटी की तरफ जा रहा है क्या?
FU candle.
On 1 minute, okay. हाँ.
Yeah, keep your stop loss above this.
पूरा का पूरा इसके ऊपर ही stop loss.
Yeah, I'll move it just a couple of pips up.
Yeah.
Now, if this candle is breaking this low, you can take another sell and put your both stop losses above this one. This should not be broken now.
Yeah, that'd be a better first entry for if anyone's not taken the trade yet. But if you're in the trade already, in drawdown, don't add too much risk onto this. If you're already at max risk for it, don't take another sell.
Yeah.
Drop.
Yeah, come on.
I didn't take this one, but I'm in the Nasdaq.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
same kind of entry.
So does that move the same way, Akshay? The Nasdaq,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
German 40?
Yeah.
I've got that.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so that was a wrong trade.
Okay, so go on 15. Let's see why price is moving to the upside. $30.
Take out 50% of the Asian range. All the
What do
worst.
we have on 30? Okay, so see what do we have in this week.
This one here?
Yeah. No. This and this 30 minute.
This one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah. Okay, so this was the order block. And 1 minute. To the left. Okay. So this was the area to be tested. But I don't think so, because if you see, these candles already retested this zone, and we had a reaction from this area to the downside.
It's already been mitigated.
Yeah,
So
already
if
got
this
mitigated.
so if this is broken, we are going to target this area and this area, and then moving to the upside again.
Yeah, fill this range now. Potentially.
Yeah.
Take out this high before that new move.
Yeah. So according to the upside, we have this is 30. This week to be targeted. If you see, we have bullish momentum respecting this area also, this FU also, this FU. This wick is negated by this attempted FU. So I don't think so. Right now, looking for sells
Yeah.
until the structure is broken.
So
on low.
the annoying thing was this candle, this 30-minute candle. First 15 minute created the lower wick, then the second 15 minutes closed strong bullish. So wanted this one to wick up and then keep on pushing down. But that these two
that
together,
makes sense.
30-minute now is showing that there's no sells just yet.
Yeah, because we have to see the higher time frames. If you, what is on 1 hour? So this area is also mitigated. If you see, this order block is mitigated also, sort of. The gap is also filled.
Yeah. This could be
Yeah,
a
FU
target
also
now.
got retested. This FU already got retested.
So this could be a wick fill, yeah. Okay, well.
Yeah, but the way we are getting a reaction from this area, I think you guys missed the move from here already. This was the move because this was attempted FU. This was negation. Price came over here.
Retest.
This could be your yesterday's entry, aiming for this area. Rejection from this area, this could be your clean range to the downside. Okay, so gold entry. Go on gold.
तरसा के अभी drop दिया है.
Okay, so now I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for.
Look at higher time frames first. What they are saying.
Nice top week on the H4.
Come on, baby, drop.
Oh, null is in sell. Don't look for buys. Oh.
Yeah, I want to see some reaction off this wick. It needs to be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look
because
for confirmation now.
Yeah.
According to 30-minute, it is dropping.
You think this
1
picked up
minute.
enough liquidity now to break this?
Oh wow. Drop.
Look at this.
Just drop.
This
baby.
should not have broken this area.
Drop.
Now this is no reaction from there. We are going there.
Drop.
Null, are you in sell?
Yeah, bro. अरे फटी हुई थी भाई, ये तो ड्रॉप ही नहीं कर रहा था.
तभी नहीं बोल रहे थे हैं?
I'm gonna if I get like if I get this.
Wait for any structure because for now we have
This
downside
is
structure.
oh no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
If we get in something like this, I'll look to enter around here.
Yeah, makes sense.
This one was my target.
Which one? यहाँ आ गया ना, बस ठीक है, अब उसकी गोदी में बैठ जाए.
How many trades I took today?
How many?
9.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already.
Gosh.
He took
One
5
loss.
He took 5 trades and no signal.
Arey, I gave you signal, GJ sale. That was easy and GJ was very good. Yeah. Let me check GJ. Okay. सोनाई ब्रो का भूत मेरे अंदर सवार हो गया है. स्कैल्प मारो दबा के.
सुनाई भाई ने देखो भाई इतना प्यारा लिया. वो उन्होंने भी बताया सुनाई भाई
No, no,
सुना
Sunai
रहे
brother doesn't want to talk about his entry.
guys
He just
oh why
This one was my buy full margin. I closed my trade over there.
oh
This
see.
one was my sell stop loss there. I closed my trade over here.
Look at German. What a prick.
And
Just
one
stop
more
just
buy
stopped
was
me out and then dropped.
it happens yeah
Far out. That's why, man. That's
And
why
this
risk
area also
reward is so
one-
important. Keeping risk reward on your side, keeping your risk low, super important. Don't let these bother you.
yeah. It took like 1 minute liquidity, and after that it started dropping. German 40.
I'm the liquidity. So I want to see a double bottom here. Equal lows.
double bottom is taken yeah, and it is taken
Oh, these things. These two 1 minute, and then that.
yeah it is taken already
close doji.
Yeah.
Akshay is in buys
Already?
Not yet.
why not yet doji is taken put your stop loss over here I took buys
Oh my gosh.
पहले close Akshay bhai I
No,
took buys
don't
because
close.
it was
No,
your set
don't close. Hey, it's looking good.
Oh, far out, man. Don't do
Come
it.
on, baby.
Push, Krishna. Push Padar. And push
oh, you didn't took buys
Nah, I wanted. Oh my god, I was waiting. I wasn't looking at these two candles for the lows, and then this one taken. I was looking for a little bit more separation.
Push now, push.
I even said.
Push.
I even actually put this on the candle. Need to be doshis.
Now push to the moon.
Hourly candle flipped bullish. 30-minute rejecting. Tricky situation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. Darvai.
Is this null versus Akshay and Dar?
Akshay is in sell.
Akshay's in
yeah,
sell.
No. I'm not looking for sell. I'm only looking for buys.
Okay.
I've just put my demo account up. I'm gonna have to practice these and up and down.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a little bit more cleaner entry.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
There it is. Whoop.
this is your breakup structure
Yes,
This area.
Until-
Wait for this area.
yeah जब तक ये नहीं टूटेगा तब तक नहीं
Okay, buys now. Let's see.
you took buys now
not yet.
that
No,
was
no.
stop loss
No.
okay
Not yet.
You wait for a break of structure in the 1 minute.
obviously yeah
Mm-hmm.
this should be broken and then price coming back
Don't come
मेरा-
back. Just push.
मेरा कोटा
Don't come
पूरा हो गया भाई एनवाई सेशन में ट्रेड करें या नहीं करें
अच्छा खुद 6 ट्रेड्स ले ली बताया भी नहीं
आईसी
No.
मार्केट आईसी मार्केट्स में जर्मन 40 ही है या फिर कुछ और है और डीई 40 है आई थिंक
हाँ DE40
के चार्ट विंडो देखें क्या कर रहा है Shit man, कितना अच्छा था ये सेल जर्मन 40 का. Shit. 1 मिनट का ये लिक्विडिटी लिया, उसके बाद ड्रॉप किया है और लिक्विडिटी का रीटेस्ट भी मारा है 1 मिनट पे. Rango. Hey, Manuel. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Noel. Nice trade on GJ, man. Feel the gap.
Yeah.
I feel the gap, mate. That was in Australia, we'd say that was a hunky-dory trade.
That was full margin sell, bro.
Yeah, man. According to the way Chris trades too, that was just, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah. I was waiting for 15-minute candle to close bullish, and after that, break off that low, full margin sell. What are you eating?
Me?
No, Emmanuel.
Oh, he's got his video on.
Noel knows me too well, Hayden. He knows it's like nearly 9:45 here. So.
Yeah.
No,
You're a baker though, aren't you?
I'm a chef baker.
Chef.
Yeah.
You early starts or late finishes?
No, mate. Hayden, now I've got rid of the bakery. I've just got a fish and chip shop here in Melbourne.
Oh.
Unfortunately, not coming.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, Danny's in Melbourne.
In Collingwood.
Ah, okay.
You a Maggie supporter?
100%, man.
Gosh, you guys are diehard.
One-eyed, Hayden.
Yeah.
We've cried too many times, mate. And I like the Rabbitohs in Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
Who bought and who's holding their buys?
What, Storm?
I sold.
You sold, did you, Glenn?
Yeah, I caught the I've closed it now.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do? Just 1 second. Out of the screen. I was in the first leg down and just let it run, and I was liquidity at the same time as you. My entry was virtually the same as yours, but on that first pull down, when it broke structure, should have stopped it out, but I was expecting it to drop a little bit further to close that clean range.
This is Emmanuel's shop, and this guy is sitting in front of it. I wish I could afford to do more drugs.
Nice, huh?
Is that? No, it's not for real. I've seen that.
That's for real.
Is that yours? No, I've seen that. I've seen that somewhere else.
No, that's for real.
It is his shop.
Oh my god.
That was in front of my shop, man.
Hey, your fish and chips are pretty cheap. $8.50.
That was,
yeah.
We had a price
Monday and
rise
Tuesday
on
special.
Who's in buys?
No, not yet.
Me.
Why?
You need to wait for breaking structure, Denny.
Yeah, I know.
FOMO.
So
That's my nemesis.
you want to get rich overnight? Huh?
A little bit Russia blood. This is looking like, because we're getting double bottoms here now.
She just said yeah. She wanted me to join.
Close it, bro. I
Nah,
bet this goes on.
No,
chasing
you said FOMO.
chasing that percentage, huh? It's trying to get that head start on the month.
Yeah, and I'm just falling, so I'm just.
Yeah, slow and steady.
I was break even, and yeah.
What
Anyway.
is your stop loss?
It jumped up when I pressed buy. It was 1872.
Oh,
It's just
shit.
about to get gone. That's okay. It was only low risk.
Oh, bloody German's still going. What a prick. This is the manipulation.
This was, I think, first 1 minute of 30 minutes.
Yeah, second 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Just did the little top wick, grabbed the liquidity and pushed down. First on the 5 minute, yeah. That was the 5 minute. Grab the liquidity. Stop loss should have been.
Don't look for
Oh, I didn't see this. That was a liquidity candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my entry.
Should have had stop loss above the liquidity candle.
Yeah.
Should have been target inside of this wick, rather than looking over here.
This one was just a liquidity on 1 minute.
Yeah, that was my mistake there.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. It is dropping off.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, now is the time.
Yeah,
now is the time to look
yeah.
for buys. Now is the time.
On 4 hour, on gold.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on 4 hour. What do you think, Akshay?
No, I'm only looking for scalping, so I don't care about that FU candle.
Okay, so on the 1 minutes here, something coming down. I want to see something coming down, then breaking the high.
So your first target could be this area.
Looking inside of here, yeah. Okay.
Tricky area over here.
Oh shit.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Shit, man. German.
That's alright.
40.
Hold. Hasn't broken it yet on my broker.
Shit.
No.
No. Leave. Still hold. Spreads.
Yeah, I can wait for the 1 minute close. I can wait for the 1 minute close then.
Yeah, even if we get into somewhere a little bit here, that's fine. So 2 dojis.
No, nice.
Oh.
Nice. Push to the outside.
You guys.
Push now. Push.
Just a blast.
Push. Come on.
Late entry.
Yeah, I gave late entry.
Okay.
Oh.
Or reduce risk.
Yeah, makes sense then. What do we have on? Oh, this 8 minutes to go in 1 hour. Okay.
Gold.
Now is the time. Danny also out of this trade, so we don't have to worry about price coming back to it.
Yeah, sorry, Danny.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
This is gonna be.
Through the heart.
This is.
Go on 5
Straight through
minutes.
the heart.
1 minute.
Go on 5 minutes.
Danny, this is your reflective moment, okay, for today again. Your 200 days.
Stop.
You got 2
Danny, you
reflective
can wait
moments.
for. Yeah, but you can wait for this 5 minute closure, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what? I have 13 pip stop loss.
Wait for it to
I'm
make a
feeling
high or
really
low.
bad
We will see.
about German 40. Oof.
You just have to scalp, so we will see accordingly on what we are getting on 1 minute.
Shit, man.
So take it on the 5 minute.
If it
No, no,
can
not yet.
close above here, it's going to make a higher low, and then you potentially can get a, like, if you're going to scale into this trade and you were in here somewhere, you'd be looking for a higher low to keep on going up. Now that's got breaker structure on the 1 minutes. Okay, now we've got breaker structure. It's normal for a pullback to form a higher low, and that's a potential second entry.
No, we don't
Let
get
this
any
5
pullback. We're just going to push to the upside now.
No,
Just
if we are
pushing.
going to the upside, we will see
To the
one
moon.
order block over here, one order block over here, or maybe over here, then keep moving to the upside. That would be the entry for Danny.
Yeah.
But
So we want to form structure
hourly
above this high now, Danny. If you're forming structure above the high, looking for that little pullback, and then then you get the continuation. But it's only if you form structure above these highs. If it just leaves a wick and comes back down, then wait for the higher low to be formed.
But I think we have 1 hour closure in 6 minutes, so
Just keep pushing.
yeah, let's see. This is your double top.
Yeah, I'm looking at taking. This is where I'm securing.
Okay. So Danny, be ready.
So my stop loss is still same spot.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
Still
no,
below.
no.
Do like 10 pips.
When you will take the entry, your stop loss should be below that 1 minute bearish candle. But wait, let a structure to be formed.
Just keep in mind your spread, Danny. I know your spread's a bit high.
Yeah,
Which broker
that's
did you-
3 pips.
3 pips.
Yeah, better not say the name on here.
3 pips or 0.3.
No, 3 pips.
3 pips.
Yeah, don't say the name though on here.
Not drop.
Oh, null is in cells. Oh,
Yeah. It looks good on the 4 hour null if it can break this low.
Stop there. Giving it 1 candle to leave this area. Don't do it.
No, it just came back to fill the FEG. Fair value gap.
which FEG?
On the 1
Fair value
minute.
gap. 1 minute.
Oh,
On the 1 minute.
okay.
Now what?
Wasn't that filled
Oh,
filled by the bullish candle?
No.
No, when it left.
The
When
fair
it
value
left,
gap is always the fair value gap is always between 3 candles.
Oh, that's a bad close.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was the gap from this area to this area, from these 3 candles.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, I was looking at the gap.
This candle is a bit concerning for me.
Yeah, it's a bit
This
long.
doji.
That doji low. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bit concerning. If
This
if
is my
price
entry, guys. So ideal entry is here. But my entry was late. That's ideal entry.
didn't give you a second to press buy.
Yeah,
I know.
that was very, very quick. Sometimes that quick move though is also a dangerous move. Just gonna take that low now.
Now is the time to flip. Otherwise,
The hour is looking like a
damn. Null buy,
So
sell
if that
down.
closes
Or buy
below,
back.
don't. There's no buys. There's no buys.
Oh,
so if that breaks the low, will that continue? Like if you look at the H4, will that feel that's clean candle?
You got this whole range now.
I don't think so. This is a range. I think it will drop. or maybe range until this area, nothing else. But if we see anything closing below this London low and pushing to the upside, then we have a prime entry for New York pushing to the upside.
Night, guys.
Catch you, Glenn. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Night, G.
No, D.
What a rubbish move, man. Rubbish range. Sells with a play. Sells with a play here. This one was the nice move. Gold operating in such a tight little area. So the price action is a little bit inconsistent. Not for, yeah, the sales were better from up here. Gave you plenty of opportunities on pullbacks. Finally got a breaker structure, and now probably rinses us and goes. But I think that's going to be me for this session. I'm not going to take another trade.
Why you guys were looking for buy in this area?
No, yeah, it's not working. That's why it's not buy.
yeah. I was looking for this candle, the imbalance, to have like been filled, and I liked this double bottom here to see if we can get some inducement. And then when it took it and then it left, it moved so quick that I didn't have time to push the button properly because I realized on the magic keys my stop loss was up here, so it means I was actually entering a you know how you got to when you enter open calculator, and because I was on the 1 minutes, I couldn't see my take profit, and then I saw the it's set for 20 pips by default, and then I move it, and I could see my stop loss at the top of my screen, so I realized I was almost about to enter a sell when I was meaning to buy. So I pushed the button to flip it, and then I couldn't find the lines, so then as I was hesitating to get it here, that pushed up, and then it just that little tiny hesitation gave me shitty entry, and I was up 12 pips, 13 pips.
And if you will take a short from this area, where it will be your target?
Down here.
Yeah, then wait for target to achieve, and look carefully this candle. Mark 50% of this area. It was just a reaction again. This one was very fast move to the upside. It left FVG on 30-second chart. If you will move to 30-second, and this one was liquidity, easy target for sell. This one was a reaction from that area. Price did same thing over here. It broke this high. After this drop, it broke high, again drop.
Now,
it was
bro,
just a continuation. No, I don't have I don't have 30-second chart, but whenever I see this kind of move, I simply mark 50% of that area. I put one line over there, and majority of the time I try to close my trade over in this area, because this one will give some bigger pullback, and after that it again starts dropping. It happened like last week also, same thing happened.
But Null bro, when they were taking buys, you didn't tell them all this. When everyone got a stop loss, you took sells over here. Wait. You took sells over here with your stop loss here, and you took their stop loss, and now you are giving all of them this information. How rude, man.
Because last time also I said about this candle.
No, but you should have let them know. Don't look for buys. I'm looking and taking sell over here.
Yeah, I was telling that look at 4-hour candle.
अक्षय भाई ये भाई आज फिर खा गया आपको
और ये जब when price was in this area, I said that this is my target, and from here I will look for some reaction to take buy.
अक्षय भाई आपको फिर खा गया
अब यहाँ पे buy करना है तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Just mark this 1 minute candle high and low and after that you see whenever price is pushing very fast on 1 minute and it is unable to break high, that means there is 30-second FEG in that area. And it I used to take buy there, but one day I asked Eugene why this happened. Then he told me that in pro account you will see that 30-second FEG, and Pius has TradingView pro account, and sometimes he shares a screenshot and I see 30-second FEG imbalance in that area on 1 minute.
No, bhai.
Same thing happened today, which happened in NY session previous day.
No, भाई आज फिर खा गए हो यार।
अब हम क्या बोले यार, एक दिन काम कर